everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, hi, my name is Zoe and I kind of do fitness, wellness, and lifestyle videos. But today, I already knew what y'all wanted. You know, I'm right here, I'm a psychic. Okay, I knew what was about to happen. We just finished Thanksgiving, and if any of you are like me, you ate way too much food. I personally will be the first one to tell you that I ate an entire pie by myself in 2 days. I'm not proud of it, but it happened, and I'm not gonna act like it didn't happen because I'd be lying to you. I would be lying to you, and I don't want to do that. But as a result of that, people are already starting to make their New Year's resolutions. They're already starting to find ways to get fit. And a lot of people are already texting me like, girl, I'm about to go gluten-free. This is the day. It's happening right now. And I mean, that's good. That's good. I'm happy you want to make a change in your body. However, I'm about to give you the real of what being gluten-free is like. I want to explain to the people that are doing this because they think it's cute. It's not cute.
What, like it's hard?
It's not cute, sis. It's not fun. People are gonna make fun of you, and that's fine. I want to give kind of like a real deal, kind of a beginner's understanding of what being gluten-free is like. If you are gluten-free because you have celiac, if you are really starting to notice some changes in your body and you're like, I want to try being gluten-free to see if it makes a difference, I totally support you. And it's not as hard as I'm making it seem, but it is definitely difficult. And if you're doing this because you think it's cute or you want to be like your friend, you don't have to do this to reach your fitness goals. I really want to make that clear. Some people think, oh, in order to be skinny, I have to be gluten-free. That's not the case. Or in order to be thick, I have to be gluten-free. That's really not the case. The reality is gluten-free is a very specific illness, specific intolerance that can definitely make a difference in your life, but it's not all about making you skinny or lose weight. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, but I have very limited knowledge. But what I will tell you is that I have been gluten-free for about 7 years. I was diagnosed when I was a sophomore in high school, and to be honest, it really took me 2 years to actually commit to a gluten-free lifestyle because, like I said, it's hard, especially when you've been eating gluten your entire life and all of a sudden you can't anymore. It hurts and it takes a while to accept it. So I feel like that's lesson number one. Accept that you're gluten-free. Just accept it, because the whole, ooh, I'll just have a little bit here, I'll have a little bit there, let it go, because it's only making your life harder. I should probably explain what gluten is first for people who don't know, though if you clicked on this, I assume you do know. Gluten is a compound that is found in wheat and wheat flour that is responsible for making cake and bread basically so spongy and soft. That's why a lot of people who are gluten-free or who have never heard of gluten-free or try to make jokes about it, they're like, oh, it tastes like cardboard, it tastes rough, which they're not wrong, some things do, but it's because the thing that makes cake and bread so soft and spongy has been taken out. So a lot of the times you will find that gluten-free products can be kind of dry, they're very crummy, like they kind of like break off, like kind of like, what are those things called? A Nutri-Grain, one of those granola bars that like literally you open it and it just like falls apart in your hand.
Hello, this is me from the future. I was talking about a Nature Valley bar. I don't even know why my dumb behind couldn't get that out, but there you go.
That's kind of what a lot of gluten-free products can be like. However, that is not all gluten-free products. There are very good ones. And if you want me to go through some of my favorite gluten-free products, I will definitely do that in another video because, to be honest, I found a ton. There were lots of them. So I will definitely fill you in on those. One of the most important things about going gluten-free or being diagnosed with celiac is you have to just accept it. Don't take 2 years to really just accept that you can't eat it anymore. I know it's hard. I promise you I know it's hard. Don't stress yourself out. Don't keep trying to force yourself to eat food, to eat gluten. I have a lot of family members who would just say, if you just keep eating it, you'll grow a tolerance to it. Don't listen to those people. They don't have a medical degree, so I don't know why their input was here in the first place. Because I know I shouldn't ask for it. But there are people who don't believe in gluten-free intolerance, who don't believe in celiac. Don't let those people try to play you to the point where you compromise your own health. I've had waiters who have given me gluten, even though I specifically asked for something gluten-free, or told me, they were like, I said, does this have gluten in it? Or does this have flour in it? They're like, oh yeah, no, you should be fine. And it's like, should be or will be? Because you're not going to be the one in my bathroom at 2 a.m. with a terrible stomach pain. That was something I was super uncomfortable with at first because I knew people didn't believe me. They'd look at me and they'd be like, gluten, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Like, no, it's not just a fad. It's a serious sickness. And you need to take it seriously, as if it was a peanut allergy, as if it was anything else. And don't let people compromise your health as a result of it. I feel like I've gotten all of the hard stuff out of the way. Let's get to the fun stuff, okay? So, the thing people wanna know, will you be skinnier because you're gluten-free? Yes and no. So if you sit here and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go gluten-free, but all I'm gonna do is eat gluten-free rolls and think, or eat gluten-free bread every day and think you're gonna lose weight like that, you're tripping. That's not how weight loss works. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna substitute my regular bread for gluten-free bread and now everything's gonna be fine and I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna be super skinny and I'm gonna look like, I don't know who you're trying to look like. How that works. If you have a serious gluten intolerance, you will most likely lose weight because your body it'll be easier for it to process things and it won't hold on to fattening things so much. However, if you're doing this because you just want to lose weight, you can lose weight, but if you eat the exact same way and just supplement everything that you were already eating for gluten-free stuff, you're not going to see that much of a difference. If you take out all things gluten and don't replace them, you will probably see a big difference. Instead of eating breads, instead of eating noodles and stuff like that, you replace them with rice, you replace them with chickpeas, you replace them with lentils, things like that, you will definitely see a big increase. And when I've done that, because I kind of do half and half, sometimes I supplement with gluten-free alternatives, sometimes I'm just straight, basically on a meat and vegetable diet, no carbs for the most part, and you will notice a big difference in your body. And that can be really awesome, but I feel like most people think, oh, I'm gonna go gluten-free, but I'm just gonna eat gluten-free bread. That's not how that works. At the end of the day, being gluten-free is not a death sentence. You will get through it. It is difficult, especially if you've been kind of passive about your diet and the things that you've been eating, but being gluten-free really does force you to be conscious of what's in your food, be conscious of what you're eating, and make sure that you're making the best choices for you. I feel like these are the 4 takeaways. Gluten, it is a compound that makes things spongy. It is in wheat. It is in wheat flour. Look at the label, and if it says wheat, do not eat it. It is not for you, but you will be okay. Second, treat this as if it was any other allergy. You have to accept it. Don't let anyone play you. Don't try to sneak gluten in every here and there. It's only hurting yourself in the end. If you think that losing weight, number 3, gluten-free can help you lose weight, but it can only do that if you are conscious about how you're doing it. Don't try to substitute everything with gluten-free alternatives and think you're gonna lose weight. That's just not how this works. And lastly, being gluten-free is not a death sentence. It is not the worst thing in the world. It is actually a way to really help you be conscious of what you're putting in your body and really just be aware of what's going on. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was really useful for you. I know it was a little all over the place, but I hope you were able to still get some stuff from it. Leave a comment down below if you want to see kind of like my favorite gluten-free products. If you have more questions, I would love to help you guys out with anything. Let me know. We can continue this conversation in the comments. You can DM me on my Instagram. I would love to answer any questions that you have. I've been doing this for a while, y'all, so I have the knowledge. I definitely have some knowledge that I can share with you if you're just beginning this journey. And I'll see you guys in my next video.